our chairman, our CEO, our president, Mr. El Presidente, Mr. Ju Luis Alan G. Nolasco!
AJ, thank you so much. Everyone else who made it to the top performers list of our N-World X and N-World XX for 2020. Congratulations. Maraming salamat sa inyo for fighting it out. And to the rest of our crew, to the management, of course, most especially to my beloved partner, Ma'am Jusara, na nasa United States pa rin hanggang ngayon. Maraming salamat sa iyo. And to the members of the board and our team who have worked so hard for this one. I'd also like to thank our leaders who are here today. Congratulations. Doc, Jerome, Pao, Jeff, June, and syempre, the technical crew behind. I would like to thank everyone for doing their jobs beyond my expectations. And of course, I started with my gratitude and pasasalamat because I believe we are in not so normal times, and given the situation, lahat pinagbubutihan pa rin. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Mula kay Miko, kay Andre, kay Ange, sa lahat. Marami sila na nasa likod ng kortina, marami sila na nasa likod ng screen na hindi nyo nakikita. And sa mga pagkakataong hindi nyo kami nakikita sa social media, sarado yung offices natin, and when we are on our not so regular operations, marami silang totoong bayani ng kumpanya na lumalaban para itaguyod kung ano man ang meron tayong natitira. For the last couple of nights, hindi ko alam kung paano sisimulan yung presentation. It's practically because it's been more than half a year since I made this kind of Facebook Live or this kind of social media interaction. And I told myself, can I, entirely hindi ko alam. And if I had not done any social media participation lately, sabi ko sa sarili ko, this is entirely how it feels, and this is how it is to be busy with something else, to be working on something else. And that's when it dawned on me that making great things really requires so much pressure, but at the same time, it's more fun when you know that you're trying to achieve something despite of what's going on around the world. And perhaps what transpired over the last several months of my focus and dedication doon sa not so social media activities ko, which I used to do a lot of times every day or several times a day in the past, I really stepped on the pedal and pinagbutihan ko lalo, and as a chairman and as a leader of this company. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi talaga pwedeng pagsabayin kung tututukan mo yung corporate affairs ng company with other social media activities and other, meetings with our distributors. Rather than making a presentation, I ended up convincing myself to just simply tell a story. Nakita niyo naman, even for somebody like speaking before thousands of people, perhaps in my lifetime, I've spoken to millions of people already, nandun pa rin yung kaba, nandun pa rin yung medyo tensyonado ng konti, pero alalahanin ko lang mabuti yung mga pinagkaabalahan, mga pinagagawa ko over the last 6 months, or now almost a year since the start of pandemic. Yung kwento ko, kwento rin ninyo. Magkakaiba man tayo ng sitwasyon sa buhay, magkakaiba man tayo ng pinanggalingan or ginagawa or pinagkakaabalahan, pare-pareho tayo may kwento. Marami sa atin babalik ngayon, ngingitian mo na lang o tatawanan mo, or ang sarap na lang pag-usapan nung nangyari ng pandemic. For some reason, sabi ko, nakakamiss yung mga araw na walang tao, walang sasakyan na na nasa EDSA. I've experienced those times, I've experienced situations like that when those busy streets today, bakante, walang sasakyan. It may not interest you so much as it does for me and couple of our leaders here. Dahil kung titingnan mo, akala natin nung una bakasyon lang, akala natin simpleng pahinga lang. And weeks gone by, you know, bumaba yung benta, and then nag-iba yung sitwasyon ng mundo, people start to be scared. Kasama rin ako doon. Sino bang hindi? Doon natin nakikita that, you know, there could be roller coasters of emotions and information as well, and conditions na hindi natin alam kung saan pupunta. But the end game of this pandemic is that each and every one of us will try to begin to bounce back and start again. Earlier, we proclaimed the top performers of XX and X will be going to Balisin. It's not something new. Perhaps doon sa mga top performers, several times na kayo nakapunta doon. But the idea is this. If we do not start somewhere, if we do not start today, then when? Then where? Things are uncertain still, sure. Pero sabi ko, simulan na natin. Let's perhaps just, you know, follow all those proper protocols, safety regulations and tests and everything. Sabi ko, sige, bumiyahe na tayo. And it's also our way of showing the rest that we can start. Besides, the government has already opened some tourism spots. And sure, you could be that person who's excited to be part of that, you know, trip. And perhaps isa ka dun sa tao na bumabangon pa ngayon. Pwede mo isipin na hindi pa napapanahon para bumiyahe. You're right. Either way, you're right. But as far as our position is concerned, we got to start somewhere. And that somewhere and that time, when will it be, should be now and should be this place. And from here, I'm about to bring to you the story of what happened to us, what happened to me, what happened to the company over the last year. And what happened to me, to this company, has been happening to each and every one for the longest time, since the beginning of time. It's just that we live in a world where efforts are judged based on your success, where commitment, dedication, focus and attention, perseverance do not truly matter unless you win. Pero ang totoo po, hindi naman tuwing nagtatagumpay ka lang, hindi naman tuwing nananalo ka lang, hindi naman tuwing maganda lang yung naging resulta mo. It's not only when good things happen, should we all be commended, should we all be accepted, should you be congratulated. But even by simply merely trying, by putting up efforts, you should all be congratulated. Alam nyo, binibilang sa atin palagi yung stars nung bata tayo, yung degree, yung ranking, just like we did earlier. But you know what? I come to understand further during the last couple of months that even if you're not in the ranking list of the company, nor in your classes in the past, or in your company today, if you're doing this part-time, or in your family, or in our network organization today, that doesn't mean you're not a better person. That doesn't mean you're not bound to win. What I understand is that when you hit failure, when you hit some mistakes, there are only opportunities for us to be better. Doon nangyari yung pandemic, maraming tao nalulungkot. Maraming tao do not even understand what's going on in their lives. They do not understand what's happening in the world. And you know what? That is just fine. If you are uncertain of what's happening to you, even until this time, it's fine. But what is not fine is that you keeping and staying in that same position, blaming yourself, or perhaps not wondering why others are already up and you are still there. It's fine not to be okay. But to be there is something that I will urge you to stop doing. Because right now, what we have done, even if we failed in the past, even if we made several mistakes in the past, the better part of having those things are the formation and the foundation that they brought us for what N-World is about to happen in the next coming months. Walang mas magandang salita ang magpapaliwanag kung hindi sabihin ko sa inyo na in the last 5 years of our business, lahat tayo nangarap na mas magandang produkto, mas magandang compensation plan. We dreamt of entirely uplifting our lives, ourselves, our loved ones to some lengths. Gusto natin yung mga distributors, yung mga leaders, yung customers natin na bumibili sa atin, matulungan sila. And you know what? Lahat na negosyo yun ang gusto mangyari. But prior pandemic, we were a success. We were also a failure. You know, you can never achieve success without failure. Failure is not even the opposite of success. It is part of it. And so long as we make failures, we can also make successes if we only learn from those failures. And what I have learned are things I'd be glad and honest to share with you. Mag-usap tayo bilang anak, bilang tatay, bilang asawa, bilang leader, bilang negosyante, bilang upline, bilang nangangarap, bilang karaniwang tao. Nung nag-N-word ka, nung ginawa natin yung negosyo, lahat naman tayo gusto umasenso. Kaya lang, tuwing ginagawa natin to, hindi naman lahat ng tao maniniwala sa'yo. Hindi lahat magsa-sign up, hindi lahat bibili ng produkto mo. They don't matter. It's not the end of your world. In fact, for the better part of our leaders na marunong na maghanap buhay, we all know that hates or discouragement or negativity or, you know, those road bumps, you will get sidetracked. You can get off course. You will be challenged. Mahihirapan ka. You will be in pain. Those things are actually building you to become a better version of you to handle more tough and difficult situations. And so, that's what happened to us. When things are tough, when things are difficult, when it's not the most dignifying or more admirable situations, people give up. People quit. It is fine. As long as you're not that person, you're not those people. It is because of the simple understanding that I have, which I know you already know. Maraming taong tumitigil, maraming taong nagkukwit. It's human nature. When you're in pain, we suffer. When you're in pain, you suffer. And when we suffer, human nature, it's an act of nature na i-push kang tumigil eh, or to stop what you're doing so that you stop the pain. But for the minor few, for the unique ones, perhaps those who belong to the 1% or the 1% of 1%, yun yung tao, yun yung sitwasyon, yun yung pagkakataon na naiintindihan mo that's not the moment where you stop. For those people, alam nila na yun yung defining moment, yun yung defining situation when and where you have to fight. Because once you get through it, once you get through the pain, once you get through the wall of sufferings or discouragement or anxiety or difficult times, you know you will come up and emerge to be a better person. Not so many know that. And what most people know is that when things get tough, I have to set back. Layo muna ako, tigil muna ako. It is fine. And that is why greater and finer things in life are only enjoyed by the fewer ones. Guys, in the last 5 years of our business, including yung time na may quarantine, masasabi ko, wala pa akong na-encounter na nagsabing hindi maganda ang N-World, hindi maganda ang Enlightened Products. But I have to be honest with you. I've also gotten some constructive criticisms and some honest to goodness opinion ng ibang consumers, ng ibang customers natin. For example, I am yet to encounter somebody who knew at the moment I encountered that person, ako'y may-ari ng N-World, sasabihin niya, Enlightened, di magandang produkto. Wala pa ako na-encounter na gano'n. Pero madalas ako nakaka-encounter ng tao na sasabihin, ang ganda ng N-World products, ang ganda ng Enlighten. Most especially yung Enlighten, mas sinasabi nila yung Enlighten, right? And for, I'd say majority of them, mas marami ako na-encounter ang sinabi, Sir, ang ganda ng Enlighten products. Kaso mahal po. That I encounter. And when I hear that, of course, it's something that I have to, I have to also consider, but it doesn't discourage me from continuously selling the products that we have at the same price. Mahal siya, or it is expensive for somebody who cannot afford it. I've also encountered a lot of friends, a lot of people who could afford, at nung nalaman ako yung may-ari na N-World, or nag-N-World ka perhaps, alam nila na ahente ka, nagdi-distribute ka, leader ka na N-World, top performer ka na N-World, nung sinabing Enlighten Products, meron ding nagsasabi, ang ganda ng produkto ninyo. Ends there. Wala na nagsasabing mahal. Or hindi na sinasabing mahal. If you will think of it, if you will analyze the situation, it is a perspective of somebody who likes the product, pero hindi niya afford. And for somebody who could afford it, would practically just say, maganda yung produkto. Ngayong nakita natin that an opinion will always vary from person to person, from situation to situation, and from market to market. Ang nangyari lang sa atin, alam kong gawin na mas intindihin na hindi downside na sinasabi ng tao na mas mahal o mahal yung produkto. But rather, it allowed me to open my thoughts into greater things, to consider, why not create products? Even for those who like the Enlighten brand, but cannot actually afford to settle in right away. And it dawned on me, since during pandemic, napakaraming panahon na pwede tayong mag-isip, magmuni-muni, especially those high quarantine time, nag-isip tayo ng mga produkto. Remember that time when we had our mid-year rally, July? And that's also the anniversary of the company, when I introduced some developments of promoting antibacterial product lines. Guys, beyond that, I come too close to creating products that are totally out of N-World's league, or entirely out of what's normally being sold in MLM companies or direct selling companies. Kinakwento ko sa inyo to para pare-pareho tayo magkaintindihan na pag dumaan ka sa pagsubok o sa challenges ng sitwasyon na hindi mo naman kontrolado, hindi naman ikaw may kagagawan, mapapaisip ka na lang, ano ba pwede kong gawin? Of course, I could wish na sana tapos na to, sana back to normal na. But if it doesn't happen, then what's next? It allowed me perhaps to pick the better part of myself and continue doing what I love to do. Creating products, creating opportunities, creating programs that will allow everyone to participate and spread the wealth through N-World. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the hard work, the love, the effort, the commitment, and dedication I've spent silently off social media, but loudly within the walls of my office and within the walls of my home and within the walls of all social media communication platforms, day and night, communicating through with my managers, with my leaders, with my top generals, with the board of the company, procuring products despite the global situation. Mas mahirap maghanap ng supplier, mas mahirap maghanap ng lugar, ng partner, mas mahirap maghanap ng broker, things like those. We never stop. Dahil naniniwala ako, as the leader of this company and as a leader like you, hindi ako pwedeng mag-antay na mangyari sa akin yung bagay. Hindi ako pwedeng mag-antay na maging mas maganda yung sitwasyon tsaka ako magsimula. Kaya sabi ko, sisimulan ko na to. And changes, no matter how big or small, are changes. And even a small step can lead to big transitions, can lead to big changes. Sabi ko, kailangan na natin magsimula sa lalo madaling panahon. And guys, if you're thinking the start commences on social media, that's not true. In the first place, I did not start today. I did not start last end of December. I did not start last quarter of 2020. Since the beginning of pandemic, I've been doing it. The difference is that as the leader of this company, marami ka talaga palang magagawa kung nakatutok ka doon sa gusto mong puntahan. It was very clear to me that in the beginning of pandemic, a lot of people will go crazy about products which are fads. Yung uso sa panahon. And we've known today, by now naintindihan na natin, that after a month, after 2 months or so, nawawala sila. And I cannot just simply jump on that over and over again over the course of period ahead. Hindi pa pwede. Kaya sabi ko, it is high time to work triple time or 5 times over or 10x over or 100 times over para makuha natin yung requirements that will allow us to have the head start and have the propelling energy that will drive us once again to providing fulfillment to the dreams of our distributors. Sinimulan ko sa maliit na bagay. Example, beginning tomorrow, Feb 1, our stores will be back to 6 days operations in a week. All right. Salamat sa palakpak ninyo. More than that, lifted na rin yung general community quarantine, di ba? And we have already learned so much lessons kung paano natin gagawin yung pagtatrabaho na mas maingat. Small adjustment, sure. But alam ko it is a beginning of something big. Kasama doon, makikita mo ngayon yung paggalaw ng mga backbone natin across the country kung paano mas masusuplayan and masiservisyohan yung produkto ng bawat isa, yung pangangailangan ng bawat isa. Kasama na rin dyan yung development ng mga bago nating program. Yung Enroll XX and Enroll X version 2. Matagal ko na kayo naririnig. And, you know, just like any great program, there's always room for improvement. Many will say, why fix something that ain't broke? Why improve something na hindi naman sira o hindi naman destroyed? Why not just stop at, you know, Enroll X or Enroll XX? You know, it's the same principle that you take a bath every day, that you nourish yourself every day with food, with meals every day, that you exercise from time to time, and that you keep loving yourself, your loved ones, your family, those people who believe in you. It's practically like that. There's no such thing as you're already that great or you're already that good and you got to stop. If there are so many things that we have learned through this pandemic, isa doon na natutunan ko, marami tayong pwedeng ma-improve, hindi lang para pagandahin yung programa, but to reach out to a bigger class of market. Hence, I understood that leaders work very hard for their organization's massive success. And sa XX and sa X version 2, simple lang. We gave them extra benefits that even at maximum 3 pairs a day, you would make more. I don't have to explain further on that, napaliwanag na mabuti yun. But just the sheer idea of us extending extra few bucks per transaction, that will go a long way. As per computation ni Pao earlier, you can make an additional of another 6 digits a month by just employing the same program. Sa Enroll XX naman, it will now be a more competitive, perhaps will rival the X version 2 as far as a generous and rewarding payout is concerned, without the rush of 48 hours encoding, without the limits of just 3 pairs per day. Given the long-term commitment of everyone, nakikita mo ngayon na pwede ka nang gumawa ng programa na hindi ka magmamadali, kaka-encode. And if you wish to explore the business across the globe, now you know you have a solid program na hindi nakadepende sa incentive. Why? Because version 2 of Enroll XX comes with a fixed XX cash. Not on a term basis, not on an incentive basis, but as a fixed, a staple, steady part of what the Enroll XX is today. The better part of creating ideas and opportunities, create a better version of ourselves as well. Gaganahan ka, masisipag ka, and mas magpupursige ka. Mas magkakaroon ka ng maraming opportunities to help others and, some extra wealth to share to more people. And because of that, sinama na rin natin yung consideration na, sir, yung sinabi nyo kanina magagandang produkto pero mahal, na-encounter ko rin yun, sir. Press, na-encounter ko rin yun. So, this is what I'm going to do. Instead of just creating more products, we have created products that could actually solve problems, especially problems na mas kilala natin ngayon. We're talking about the global pandemics, COVID-19, and the global situation that we are right now. So because of this kind of products that we have, which I would like to get from our leaders, but just hold on a second, sandali lang guys ha. I would just appreciate, just take it there and gamitin ko muna itong presentation and don't communicate there kasi malalaman nila from the background so that we can have a more focused presentation here. So now what do we do? I remember those days as well when people say, magaganda products na N-word pero mostly cosmetics. So during pandemic, and especially during pandemic, isa sa pinaka naging bread and butter natin yung pagbebenta ng vitamin C, right? And it also allowed us to be more open to seeing products not as N-word brands, but rather as products that we can sell. So it was no longer just kailangan N-word brand, but whatever commodity that we have today, whatever is a necessity today, N-word will take it in. Kukunin natin, ibebenta natin sa kanila. Guys, just a sec. Jeff, can you replace the phone in front of me so that I can see the live feed? Maybe a new phone. Thank you. Excuse yourself, Jeff. Thank you. And a new phone, can I see? So that I can see a prompter here. Thank you. Now, going back to that, Jeff, on the other side. Thank you. On the other hand, other than vitamin C, I learned that it's entirely important to consider an array of products that will help us to bridge the gap between the new normal and what's going to be the best normal for us in the future. And I believe vitamin C's are not enough. And recently, maliwanag naman sa lahat, we have released one of the most in demand and highly acclaimed products of the virgin coconut oil, which in our case, our own brand, Health Technique Coco Rich, available na sa market. Now, I would just like to put a certain highlight on this one. This is even promoted by the Department of Science and Technology. And I endorse it that you can actually use this one to combat the symptoms of COVID-19. Now, I'm not here to present the product and its details and benefits. I'm here to show you the future and business strategy of the company. Can you just simply tell them, Jeff, doon na to prepare, ha? Thank you. Yung audio kasi doon, paki-prepare na natin. Alright? Miko, can you show us, guys, Miko is one of the guys who's helping me in this screen. Can you show us the first page of Coco Rich? Thank you. So as we can all see, guys, this is our Coco Rich virgin coconut oil, which is available in two preparations, box of 10s and box of 30s. Guys, the moving forward direction of the company is not just to create products, but to create products that will just practically make people want to shift brands from what they're using today to what we have today. I know lahat ng tao na nag-network since the beginning of time, especially yung matagal na nasa mga American companies, which I myself started sa isang American company, ang talking point natin palagi, brand shifting. Mag-member ka for brand shifting. Meaning, yung ginagaya mong produkto na meron ka sa bahay ngayon, i-shift mo lang sa produkto na meron kami. Guys, you know what? That's the promise that have been, in the industry for the longest time. And for some reasons, it hasn't happened. It remains as a promise. Why? Because the idea is really good. It is entirely great. Except that not so many people buy the concept of brand shifting from your existing products today to what you offer in your MLM program. In our case, let us talk about the future of this company through an advanced and more suitable market penetration approach sa negosyo natin. And I would like to take the example of Coco Rich. Mabenta po siya ngayon. And you might think it is a fad product or something na, nandyan lang dahil COVID ngayon. It's not true because long ago, sikat na tayo, yung Pilipinas and many tropical countries for producing virgin coconut oil. It's a miracle oil. It's something na tinawag na wonder oil. It's been called many names because of the wonderful benefits of this product. Now, sabi ko nga, pag-usapan natin yung strategy ng company. Yun din kasi maging strategy mo. Ano ba yung gusto natin puntahan? Yung virgin coconut oil natin o yung VCO natin. Ang presyo natin, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, 315 pesos yung 30s. Yung 10s, it's just like what? 110 pesos. If you're going to do the math, yung box of 10s, we're talking about 11 pesos per soft gel. And yung isa, it's what? 10.50. Guys, bear with me as I go through with this. Isang beses ko lang ipapaliwanag ito sa Coco Rich and so with other products para makita ninyo kung saan papunta yung direksyon ng company. This VCO, this virgin coconut oil, pag tumingin ka ng katulad na produkto sa market. When I say sa market, we're not talking about other direct selling companies, we're not talking about other MLM companies. Market means the traditional, the mainstream. We're talking about supermarket, grocery, palengke. When we talk about the market, we're talking about Mercury Drug, Watson's, Pure Gold, SM Supermarket, Landers, SNR, traditional distribution, palengke, wet market, dry market. Sa market, yung VCO na naka-capsule, hindi naka-soft gel, naka-capsule, meaning the one sold in compact gels, it is being sold at 11.50 pesos in the market. And this one known brand in Mercury Drug sells for 1,150 box of 100s. Ibig sabihin, yung box of 30s natin, pumapatak ng 10.50, yung box of 10s natin, pumapatak ng 11 pesos. Guys, pay attention carefully. Yung SRP ng produkto ng N-World ngayon and the products that we are yet to release in the market, kapresyo na siya nung nasa market o mas mababa pa. Kung hindi siya mas mababa sa presyo, katapat siya ng presyo, but we're talking about higher dosage or higher ml or higher grams or in short, bigger preparation. What I'm trying to drive at is the strategy and the claim of brand shifting. It's never happened. Why? Let's take the example. And I'm guilty of this myself. And I'm changing that approach. It also happened to us. We cannot ask people to simply shift brands. Example, kung yung toothpaste na sa labas, 80 pesos. And we will exclaim, brand shifting lang. Sa amin may discount, sa amin may points. That's the promise of every direct selling company. It hasn't happened yet to realization simply because if a traditional toothpaste sells at 100 pesos, an MLM company sells it at 600 pesos. Kahit na magbigay ka ng 50% off, kahit na magbigay ka dyan ng 80% off, a traditional product or traditional brand will still sell cheaper than a discounted commodity na inaalok na isang MLM company. Even with points, lifetime discount, or incentives, mas mura pa rin. And for that reason alone, hindi nangyayari yung brand shifting. Pinapangako natin ito. And this is the time we're going to fulfill it. It starts with Coco Rich. Pumunta ka ng drugstore, makikita mo yung presyo sa labas niyan, 11.50. Sa atin, SRP, 10.50. Therefore, allowing members no longer to discount your own price para kumita ka. Hindi mo na ngayon kailangan tanggalin yung kita mo para lang makuha mo yung customer sa labas. That will also allow you no longer to require them to become a member if they truly don't want to purchase other products? They can just simply buy products from us, nakaka-discount sila, we will earn a good goodwill, a brand goodwill from them na ang ganda ng presyo ng produkto ng N-World, effective pa. You as a distributor, you as a reseller, you as a customer, get to share products at a profit, and you will have good feedback from your friends, from your loved ones, and never even hear them say again, mahal kasi yung produkto. Or, hirap kasing ibenta dahil mahal. I understand the difficulties that we have to go through convincing a customer na bumili, na alam mo namang hindi naman mumurahin yung produkto. I also understand the sentiments of customers na gusto naman bumili. Kaya lang kasi meron din kaparehong produkto na mas mura. Eh di pareho tayong mag-intindihan. Ikaw distributor, gusto kitang kumita. Ikaw customer, gusto kong makuha kita. So alokan kita ng produkto na kahit na hindi ka pa member, mas mura na. What do you think of that strategy? And guys, that strategy will not only apply sa Coco Rich, but sa mga produktong paparating. And Jeff, can you share me one? The other product, the dishwashing product. Guys, I just want to jump to this one. Thank you. So may magical hand kayo nakikita, of course. Kasama sa tumutulong natin yon. Alright, nakasuit ako, nagpe-present ako ng dishwashing liquid. Hindi nakakahiya. Nakakatawa, sure at times, but I've learned to make fun of myself and laugh at myself and, not feel bad about it. Gusto kong tumalon dito kasi maraming produkto ipapakita eh. Sobrang dami ng produktong ipapakita. Just to give you an idea, we've done about 30 products in 5 years. I will present to you more than double of that we have done over the last 6 months, which you will see later today. Now, before I move forward, pag-usapan natin itong dishwashing liquid. Another example that I would share to you is that yung similar product nito, yung Joy sa market, a wonderful product, normally goes for $125, $129. And kapag meron siyang, thank you for showing, our own version, 5-back dishwashing liquid. Looks fantastic, by the way. Yung mga designer natin, congrats. Joy sells for about $125, $120, $135, depende kapag may, antibacterial property siya. The standard they sell at $125. And it's usually under promo strategy sa Pure Gold, sa SM, sa groceries at $99. The strategy that I'm about to share to you, katulad sa Coco Rich, is going to be a holistic strategy ng company. And what is that? That strategy is all about selling products which is as good as what the market can offer, even better quality, but with competitive pricing. Pag-usapan natin to. Ano nangyari rito? Sa dishwashing liquid, if Joy is at promo at $99, this one retails for 90 pesos. That's not the promo price. That's the retail price. And guys, this one, if Joy has 500 ml, this one has 560 ml. And what is the difference? About 12% more and at least 10% more affordable, naka-promo si Joy, eto regular price. Hindi yun ang presyo mong distributor. Yun ang presyo na iaalok mo ngayon sa market. And when that happens, hindi niya kailangan mag-member ngayon. Hindi niya kailangan maging distributor ngayon. But guys, I'm not telling you to not sign them up. I'm speaking in plain terms that you no longer have to tell them to become a member to enjoy great deals and value of our products. Just a second. Jeff, can you put a charger on this one so that it doesn't die down? Thank you. All right. Guys, if that's happening, if that can happen to our Coco Rich, to our basic household products, to Joy counterpart ng N-World, which is our dishwashing liquid, which by the way, looks really fantastic. And ganun din yung mga ibang produkto na makikita nyo mamaya. Please, paki-ayos nyo na dyan para pag tinapat naman natin yung camera, pag nilagay natin sa likod, maganda, di ba? Gusto ko makita ninyo, yung pag-aalok natin ngayon ng produkto, hindi na dahil yayaman ka para mag-sign up ka sa negosyo na to. Hindi dahil may points o may discount kaya magiging mura. Mura na siya. From the beginning, wala pa silang discount. How much more if you allow them to become part of our program? Guys, dishwashing liquid is just one of the many products na i-release natin. And I'm not telling you to be a dishwashing liquid salesman. Because if you feel bad being a salesperson of something that will allow you to not starve, then guys, hindi negosyo dapat natin pag-usapan. Naniniwala kasi ako, kung ano man yung ibibenta mo, basta legal yan, at marangal yan, at ethical yan, it should not be something that's objectionable or out of question. Kaya nga ginawa ko to, bakit? Kasi hindi na tayo maghahanap ng tao ngayon na gusto lang magpaganda. Hindi na tayo naghahanap ng tao ngayon na gusto lang ng immune booster. Hinahanap natin ngayon yung lahat na may bahay. Hinahanap natin ngayon yung lahat ng taong kumakain para kahit na hindi supplements ang bilhin niya dahil wala sa budget niya, sigurado ako huhugasan niya yung pinagkainan niya. And bawat tahanan merong ganyan. And of course, any savings that we offer, any discount or anything na makakamura yung bawat customer na bibili, now you can use that somewhere else. Maybe additional baon para sa anak ninyo, additional pambayad ng kuryente o sa renta, or savings ng family, or for future, business na gusto niyo itayo. Guys, it is all about what we can now offer to the market. It's no longer about leaders and members and you as an entrepreneur will get whenever you sell something. It's all about giving consumers the option and the ability to get the best value for your money. And that's what's offering, that's the kind of offering I'm certain each mom, each dad, each worker would love to have whenever they are going to spend their hard-earned money. Now, bago ako tumalon sa household products, guys, Miko, can you help me present the new product line of the company, which will be under the banner Mother Brand of Health Technique? And this particular one is something that I take pride in designing together with our Vice Chair and the rest of our team. Jeff, can you hold this one for me? Thank you. At habang wala ako sa screen, painumin niyo ako ng tubig para hindi lang ako makita. Salamat. Thank you, guys. Now, shall we begin? After the Coco Rich, I'd like to focus on health technique. And guys, hindi ko ipapaliwanag bawat produkto. Please don't expect me to explain each one of them. Because after this presentation, ang target ko matapos bago maghapunan or para sa hapunan, pag-usapan ninyo yung pinag-usapan natin today. Ayokong alisin yung oras ng dinner time ninyo na pag-uusapan ninyo, ako pa rin pinapanood ninyo. So now, I would like to share to you the products that we're going to release up ahead in the coming weeks, months. And about 90% of what I'm about to present to you are products which will be released within the first quarter of 2021. If that is to be considered, what we're about to experience is an entire new season. It's an entire new universe for Enworld. From 30 product lines, guys, I'm about to present 70 different SKUs of products which we are going to release beginning these coming weeks ahead. Now, as you can see, meron tayong bossy na nasa harapan ninyo. It's simply because it is a product that we have reformulated and redesigned para mas mag-match sa requirements ng market. It's no longer just a box of 100s, meron na rin siyang box of 30s and box of 10s. Yung idea natin na binibigyan natin yung consumer ng best value for their money, na hindi mo na kailangan maglabas palagi ng malaking pera at syempre kung magbebenta ka ng box of 10s or isang sachet or isang blister, at least may kahon pa rin. And guess what, guys? All of the products that we're going to offer are products with similar price or lower in price but with higher preparation as well. Now, after the Boss C Vitamin C, let me present to you Boss Zinc, which is now already available in Europe sa Enworld Europa natin, pero magiging available na rin dito in the next coming months. And sa sobrang dami ng produkto, can we just, keep scrolling next? After Boss C, okay, an improved version of our glutathione under the brand of Alpha-Thione that we're now also going to offer in the box of or in soft gels of 10. Again, the idea of N-World, Enlighten, mahal, hindi na. Kasi there are so many ways to skin the cat. If we cannot lower the price, we can just simply lower the volume or lower the preparation so that the amount of required purchase of absolute value na binibenta mo sa kanila, hindi ganun kamahal. Let's go to the next one. Paborito ko itong ginagamit araw-araw. I'm just waiting for the final license so that I can release it to you. And yes, I've already been trying them. I've already been using them, XN1. It's a brand that's quite clear to understand. That's 10 in 1. It's 10 in 1 super ingredients in one coffee. You will love the taste other than how it looks. Next one, please. Let me present to you Health Technique Ovita. It's one of our super supplements that is expected to be part of the package, just like the other new products. And I understand that many of us love to consume our supplements. Naniniwala lang ako that we have to add more. And Ovita is one of the products that you're expected to, see in our online store in the coming days. Next one, please. Paborito to ni Doc. And paborito ko na rin. Because naniniwala ako na kailangan natin lahat ng bagay na pwede tumulong sa immune system natin o magpalakas, magpatibay ng katawan natin. We can always age gracefully and at the same time, we can become more successful and wealthier while feeling the youthful glow and energy that we had when we were starting. And of course, other than that, nangangailangan tayo ng ganito kahit na nag-work from home tayo. It is something na hanap-hanapin ninyo, a day starter. Next slide, please. It tastes terrific. I love the chocolate flavor in this one. Although this is just the beginning of many flavors, let me present to you Health Technique Ener Pro. It's a nutritious and energy-boosting drink, which will start with a chocolate flavor. Pagkatapos mo magsimula ng araw mo, kung kailangan mo na ng energy, lalabas ka na, or you will start your Zoom meeting, this is an awakener for the day. And kung titingnan nyo mabuti, all the existing products that we have are not going to be removed. We are just talking about the additional products that we're going to release. So guys, yung mga bagay na hindi natin present, hindi natin pinaliwanag yung MemoGrow, yung coffee, it's because they are available. Ito yung mga additional products natin. And have you already encountered, especially sa mga matatagal na, yung mga tanong na, meron ba tayo yung para sa bahay? Meron ba tayo yung pangganto, pangganyan? And, excuse me for that, I know for facts that for the longest time, I've gathered information that the next product lines I'm about to present to you, which everybody already knows, the Fight Back brand. Can you go to that slide, please? Huwag nyo na muna ako isama. Palagi pakita nyo yung image. Pakita nyo muna, Fight Back brand muna. Let's go to the Fight Back brand. Let's go to the Fight Back brand. This is the antibacterial product and the brand that we created during pandemic. I'm loving it. It's now available in Pure Gold and in some groceries nationwide other than Pure Gold. Now, the reason why I have invested so much time and effort in making this one is that other than the cosmetic product lines that we have, iniisip ko mabuti, when we make money, we buy groceries, we buy stuffs, household products na kailangan natin. And if we don't have those in N-World, even if you make money through N-World, selling N-World products, cosmetics, supplements ng N-World, yung panglilinis natin ng plato natin, yung panglilinis natin ng bahay natin, yung pampabango natin sa kwarto natin, bibilin pa natin sa labas. And guys, this is when the crossroads I learned and realized that sure, it may not be as promising as it is sa cosmetics, yung markup na ganun kalaki. Pero guys, hindi ka man kumita na malaki rito at hindi ka kailangan maging salesman o maging ahente ng household products. Pero lahat tayo may kailangan yan. Bakit kailangan sa N-Word ka lang kikita at pag may pangangailangan ka sa labas ka pa bibili? This is part of our market penetration strategy that as much as possible, we will be offering products na necessity, essentials, even after pandemic. And even after pandemic and prior pandemic, ginagamit na natin to. Yung isa nakita nyo na kanina, can we show that? The dishwashing liquid. Yan, yung dishwashing liquid natin, by the way guys, which will be released in the coming, about early part of February. Trabaho mo yan, Jeff. This dishwashing liquid will even come with a refill pack. Nakita nyo, even yung traditional na ginagawa sa market, gagawin na rin natin. Para saan? Para mas makamura, mas maging magandang value ng pera ng bawat tao. Uulitin ko, bawat perang na may menos ninyo, pwede nyo gamitin sa ibang bagay. And bawat bagay na naidadagdag nyo or bawat savings ninyo na naidadagdag para sa pamilya ninyo, may isip nyo na lang, buti na lang may N-World. Uulitin ko, kung yung tao hindi bumili ng skincare product, kung yung tao hindi niya priority yung skincare product, kung hindi niya priority yung extra immune booster, naniniwala siya, magbibilad na lang ako sa ilalim ng araw, kakain na lang ako ng maraming gulay. While I'm a believer of those, healthy diet, proper, exercise, magbilad ka sa araw, kumain ka ng fruits, ng gulay. I'm also a believer of taking supplements, pero sa maraming tao na hindi kailangan yon dahil wala silang sobra, ito naman yung kailangan natin. That is one. The other is, go to the next product please. Usong-uso ito, lalong-lalo na sa mga business establishments. Nakita nyo yung ini-sprayan ka pag pumasok ka sa mga ibang particular store? Iba, meron silang mga pausok effect, di ba? For small and medium enterprise owners and for you guys, for your own sanitation, para sa kotse ninyo, para sa gamit ninyo, para sa bahay ninyo, particularly sa damit. This is more used sa fabric products. We will be having this one, Fight Back Fabric Clean. And the usual, lahat yan, merong refill pack. Go to the next one, please. Paborito to ng mga tatay, hindi lang ng nanay. Dahil nung pandemic, marami ako nakitang tatay, naging libangan yung paglilinis ng bahay. Actually, meron ako mga sample dito niyan which we are ready to present in the coming days. Can you show them to me? So makikita nyo ngayon yung mga utilities natin and then yung kasama natin sa bahay. Ito na rin yung ginagamit. Hindi ko sinasabing wag mo na i-pursue yung pangarap mo at maglako ka nito. Ang bigat niyan, magkano lang kikitain ko. Ang pagkakaiba ng gustong umasenso, ang pagkakaiba ng negosyante sa hindi marunong magnegosyo, ang tinitingnan palagi, saan malaki ang kita. Sa totoong paghahanap buhay, bawat kita na pwedeng dumagdag sa'yo, isasama mo. Malaki o maliit. Dahil anything in addition to your income is an addition to your income. Mo pipiliin. Magkano ba yan, pres? Bibigyan ko kayo ng idea, dishwashing liquid, 90 pesos. Kung may 20% discount ka dyan, more or less, magkano lang? Kikitain mo 15 pesos or 20 pesos. Sure, maliit yun. Guys, pag hindi mo naman binili sa N-World dyan, bibili ka rin sa labas Eto, pag hindi mo binili sa N-World, bibili ka rin sa labas. Our idea is that as much as possible, kunin mo na sa N-World, dito mo na bilhin. Kung po pwedeng dito ka kumita, dito mo na rin gastusin. But your money's value will be given better worth practically because the offerings that we have are things na hindi mo na kailangan kumbinsihin pa yung tao. Dahil kahit di mo kinukumbinsi yung kasambahay mo o yung misis mo o kung ikaw yung nag-grocery, pag pumunta ka sa grocery, bumibili ka neto. There's another product. Let's go to the next one, please. Thank you, Jeff. Another Fight Back line, antibacterial product line natin, yung liquid hand soap natin. Yung liquid hand soap natin, meron tayong Enlighten product line. Mabilisan ng gusto mo. Hindi mo na gustong mag-rub. Ito, pipindutin mo lang. The basics. Marami ako nakita sa lababo, may dishwashing, merong hand soap. Hindi ako nakakita sa lababo kadalasan ng Enlighten products. Dahil kadalasan, nasa washroom mo yung Enlighten dahil mas iniingatan mo yung overall skincare mo. Napansin ko ngayon, mukhang kailangan na rin natin ito. Bakit? Kaysa bumili ka sa labas, same concept, dito mo nabilin. Kung titignan nyo mabuti, isang tao hahanapin mo, pag tinanggihan ka niya sa MLM opportunity natin, sa business opportunity, sinabihan ka na mahal yung skincare natin, ayaw niya ng supplements, ayaw niya ng MLM program, ayaw niya mag-invite, sigurado ako, alin sa mga huli kong pinaliwanag kailangan niya. Hindi ka uuwi ng wala kang benta. Hindi ka uuwi ng empty-handed. And that is the essence of doing business. I want Enworld, I envision Enworld to provide that kind of opportunity to all of you when and where you no longer need to convince somebody that we are the best, that we are a great option. In the first place, it has got nothing to do with us being the best because we are not. We're practically a company trying its best to offer good solutions and opportunities for everyone. Idadagdag mo to sa kasalukuyang meron ka. And I heard you, skincare, mahal. Ito ngayon, abangan ninyo. And I'm delighted to present them to you because we are not veering away from our entirely original identity. We're known for high-end skincare products. And we will still be known for that. It's just that we will now also be known that we are offering high-end skincare products at now a more affordable price. Let me present to you the new collection of Enlighten products that we're about to release. Thank you sa Fightback. Thank you sa Health Technique. Gusto ko na maipakita sa inyo. Wait, mamaya ako napapaliwanag yung dalawang huli. Enlighten, excited ako rito dahil ako mismo kasama ako na nagmamatsyag kung paano to ginagawa ni Ma'am Jo, Vice Chairman natin, and siya yung napakahusay gumawa ng mga skincare products, especially yung mga galing sa Korea natin. And these new product lines that you're about to see are products that you wish we have, or I mean the products that you wish we had long ago, kasi sikat na sikat siya ngayon. And I'm a believer that these are products that are here to stay. Not just because they're fads or uso na ginagawa ng mga Western companies or ng mga products from Europe and America. Naniniwala ako ngayon, ito yung mga produkto that will reshape how people perceive Enlighten. It will just be Enlighten ang gandang produkto. Yung perspective na mahal, we will start to erase that because now they have an option to avail even the best product lines that are our best sellers over the last 5 years. I'm practically talking about even the Cloud Cream and the Body Cream, Eye Gel, and O2 Glow In and O2 Bubble. We have come to prepare these products in a more affordable spout pack. And don't worry, they are as stunning as ever. Go to the slide, please. Let me present to you the new way we are going to present our Cloud Cream and our new reformulated body cream, which will be now called and will be branded under BB Skin brand. Can we show it to them? These are the preparation that we have made to adjust the absolute value for our market. Which means, magkano yung Cloud Cream natin today? Magkano yung body cream natin? 1,890? 1,790 and 1,890. The world across knows halos what? Halos $40 yung halaga na bawat produkto na to. What if we can offer them to you at say 1/3 the price? Same product, same brand, better formulation, different preparation, that even in countries, regions, or territories na minimum wage earner ka lang, or say just making less than 600 a day, you now can afford to buy these products and being able to afford N-word products or being able to take care of yourselves no longer require paying so much money to do so. Other than these two preparations, we will be coming up with more products na mas magugustuhan ninyo. And yes, you will see them in the packages when they are released in the market. And now, I'm only talking about the wonderful creation under the brand Enlighten, which will have an exciting names. Next slide, please. There you go. Isa to sa pinakamainit na produkto sa market ngayon. It is a rosehip product with hyaluronic acid, which will be coming in a dropper, and also in a dropper and in spout form, so that for as low as less than 500 pesos, we're practically targeting what, 450 pesos, you can already start your skincare routine, without breaking your savings account. Next one, please. Another version of our creation is the Gold Lift. Real gold essence with peptide technology, and the better part of me explaining this should come in the days ahead, kung saan mas matututukan nyo sila. Bibigyan ko kayo ng tamang time to screen grab it because they really look nice. And yes, lahat yan available in spout preparation. Bukod dyan, hindi tayo matapos dyan, marami tayong produkto na nasa skincare because alam natin, nung pandemic, when we cannot spend elsewhere, we would rather spend more to ourselves. If we don't spend more to ourselves alone, we also spend sa bahay natin. Pag-uusapan natin yun mamaya. Sa early part ng pandemic, nag-alala ako na baka humina yung cosmetics o yung skincare. But true enough, after the ECQ was lifted, nagsimula yung MECQ, the purchasing of cosmetics, yung paggastos ng tao sa skincare, lumakas lalo. And in fact, we have never reached this kind of demand for the products that we have. Even sabon natin na out of stock ngayon. But guys, we are doing our best. Mamaya makikita nyo yung further business strategy ng company kung paano natin sasabayin yung demand. Now, after the Gold Leaf, which by the way, the name, I love the name, the creator of this name. Ang taba ng utak. Now, marami kayo nakita ng dropper sa labas. Nag-aalala ka kung ligtas ba o safe ba dahil nabibili lang online. Now, huwag ka na mag-alala. Available na rin yan sa N-World. At alam mo, pag N-World, FDA registered, aprobado ng gobyerno, dumaan sa mabubusising proseso, alam mo, safe for consumption. And the better part, yung bagong Enlighten, yung idea mo kasi dati, di ba, yung mahal, lahat yan, ang presyo niyan, affordable. Pag may bagong produkto ngayon sa Enlighten, kapag yung high-end version, less than 1,000. Kapag yung spout version, less than 500. Para kahit nasahod mo na isang araw sa isang buwan, pwede mong tanggalin, hindi ka masasaktan. Naniniwala ako kung mas marami tao na pwedeng bumili, mas marami tayo pwede ma-reach out, mas marami tayong magiging customer. And kung mas marami tayong produkto, yung isang tao, mas marami siyang bibilin. Hindi mo na kailangan maghanap pa ng mas maraming tao para makabenta ng mas maraming produkto. Pero mangyari ngayon, yung isang tao makakabili ng mas maraming produkto. Now, let's move forward. What do you call this product? This is the Ace of Skin. Because it comes with azelaic acid, isa sa mga kilalang ingredients na ginagamit ngayon sa mga makabagong cosmetics. O syempre, alam nyo naman sa N-World, hindi lang porke uso, hindi lang porke maganda, gagayahin natin. Gagayahin natin pero gagandahan natin. It's a strategy that has worked for us when we keep adopting and innovating. It's all about offering you guys options na mas maraming pwede niyong gawin. Next one, please. Meron tayo isa pang ganyang version. And it is called, what do you call it? I cannot unlit kasi. Alright. Thank you, June. Anong pangalan, June? Diyan ka ba? June, pwede mo rin ito lagay sa buong mukha mo, but more importantly, it will make you feel good. Guys, I said it right, feel good. Because this one gives you a natural peeling effect with the safety regulations of that particular formulation, enough to make a healthy and natural look yung peeling effect. That's why we decided to call it with a funny, cute name, Feel Good. It will make you feel good after you try this feel-good product. Something like that. So, it gives you the feeling of the fresh and baby skin. And other than that, meron pa tayo isang produkto na nasa Enlighten skincare product. It's called the X Factor. Kung makikita ninyo yung selection ng product lines natin, sobrang diverse, sobrang dami. Lahat po na existing Enlighten natin, nandyan. And kung bibigyan nyo pa ako ng chance na, kung bibigyan nyo ako ng mga 3 more months, makikita nyo yung original version ng gold mask natin, even yung body gel. Magkakaroon siya ng spout version so that we will release them again, restock. Ganun ba tawag doon, restock? Pero hindi na siya yung tagwa 1.9 or tagwa 1.8, tagwa 1.5. They will be below 500 pesos na naka-spout version para mas mura, mas madaling i-ship, mas maraming tao makaka-try. Again, we're all about tingi and retail. Mas affordable, mas mababa yung absolute value para mas maraming nakakabili. Ngayon, bukod sa sarili natin, nung pandemic, ginastosan natin, bukod sa sarili natin, ano ginastosan natin? Bahay. Marami tayong biniling halaman, marami tayong biniling kandila, pabango, para sa bahay. Dahil yung bahay, yun yung naging refuge natin, yun yung naging shelter natin, kahit nahirap o kahit na nahihirapan tayo sa nangyayari. And I believe this is the best time to consider the opportunity of creating fragrance and mood enhancers para sa bahay at para sa sarili natin. Let me present to you guys our new product brand, Jules Milano. Well, it's, nahirapan kami isipin tong brand na to, but then I remembered somebody who's working so hard during this pandemic, and he's no longer called by his title as press, but it's called by his friends and those guys who's around him by Jules. So yeah, that's practically me. Jules will have Jules is a personal brand which will be exploring 3 different variations of the product brand: Jules Milano, Jules Naturals, and Just Jules. Yung Jules Milano are the products which will be coming from you know where, Milan. And the Jules Naturals are the products which we will be offering as a natural preparation. And yung mga Jules naman, ito yung mga personal creative ideas ko lang na ibebenta ko sa market. O, halimbawa, magbebenta ako ng bazooka next time, ganon, di ba? Or ng turon. Jules turon, example. But seriously speaking, guys, this should open the doors for collaboration and for entrepreneurs. You could be one of them who have products who wish to distribute through us na nasa market na. We can also consider you, and then, just tag along. We also distribute you. Jules is all about that. Now, but before I go further to that collaboration, let's talk about the products na meron tayo na para sa bahay. And, yep, let me present to you the Jules Milano Scented Candle Collection. Beyond scented candles, they are mood enhancers and stress relievers. All right? And I know they look good. I'm that confident that they look good because they, if it is something that you like to eat, it looks good. Diba? So, hindi to katulad ng mga sinample natin, because that sample I gave over the new year is a smaller version. The smells nice. The fragrance, they're well selected. But this is on about 200 grams. This is about double the size bigger with stronger concentration of scent. Now, hindi natin para pag-usapan ngayon yan. Sinasabi ko lang, kung hindi ka mahiling magbenta ng kandila, isipin mo ito mabuti. Parang dishwashing liquid yan. Parang multi-surface cleaner. Parang alcohol yan. Hindi ko sinabing yun ang i-market mo pag nag-enroll ka. Hindi ko sinabing yun ang ibebenta mo pag nag-enroll ka. Ang sinasabi ko ngayon, pag may kausap ka ngayon na enroll na ipepresent mo, hindi lang para sa balat, hindi lang supplement, hindi lang vitamin C ang inaalok mo ngayon. Kung wala siyang mapili doon, sigurado ko meron ka madadali na pangangailangan niya sa bahay na panlinis, or, tita, baka naman gusto niya ng scented candle. And this is a bias that I know because halos lahat ng tita at mga kakilala kong mamshi o mga lola dyan mahilig sa candle. In fact, somebody messaged me when we gave out the jewel sample, asked me kung kailan siya magiging available. And natutuwa ako because you can actually see kung sino yung mahilig sa specific product. And I'm talking about somebody at, at certain age na mahilig sa kandila. Am I discriminating? Hindi. Sa sobrang hindi ko pag-discriminate o pag-isolate, sinama ko na pati kandila. And beyond candles, even this one. Next slide please. Sinama ko na rin pati mga reed diffuser which come in, cute colors, dainty colors, para nakakatuwa i-display sa bahay. And if you want some more immediate, instant fragrance, sinamahan ko na rin ng room spray, where you can go around, just simply spray it everywhere. You can also use this in your own, inside your car. Of course, sa office mo, pwede mo siyang gamitin literally everywhere. Sabi ko nga, during this time, gastos natin palagi sa sarili natin at sa bahay natin. Pero syempre, nung nilabas ko itong Jules at Jules Milano packaging na to, it's an Easter egg that I would like to give to you as a clue na ano pupuntahan natin. And many were surprised na scented candles, reed diffuser, and now room spray. But don't worry, huwag kayong mag-alala. We didn't stop there. Sinamahan ko rin yan, in fact. Kung meron tayong fragrance and scent collection para sa bahay, syempre kailangan yung amoy Jules din. So, let me present to you the fragrance spray of Jules under the brand of Jules. I mean, not my fragrance spray, pero mahilig ako sa pabango. Sa mga malalapit sa akin, kilala niyo ako. Mahilig ako sa pabango, mahilig ako sa perfume, sa mga scents. So, why not make one? And before Valentine's Day, particularly, ito mga products na to, available na. So, if you are going on a date, of course, following all the safety protocols, and you want some, vibrant, cool, chic, and affordable gift, ito yun. Sa sobrang nakakatawa, available na siya. And we will start with 4 different scents. 2 for the gents and 2 for women. Or, feel free to choose your own fragrances. And I named them accordingly to my mood. And this one, my favorite, and the scent I'm wearing today, it's called the Disruptor. So pagpasok mo ngayon sa coffee shop, kahit na may mask yan, maaamoy ka nila. You will disrupt their sense of smell. Isipin nila, bango na. So, tatanim ngayon, pag mabango, N-word. Alright, and the other one, if you feel like wearing your streetwear or during pandemic, during this quarantine time, most of us work from home. And for the rest of us, naging casual, except for me today. So I decided to design another scent, which I politely and gladly called Swag. I love Swag. And then the 2 other sweeter scents. One is the Vibe, because I just love the vibe. Look at it. Makes you feel warm and, sunny. And at the same time, hopeful. And despite all the bitterness and challenges of the past, there's always a good reason for us to smile, because life is dolce. Life is sweet. It will always be sweet. And all of these fragrances will be available before the Heart's Day or Valentine's Day. Now, nakita nyo naman bakit naka-credit card spray siya. Simple lang, para kahit nasaan ka, pwede mo lagay sa bulsa mo. Di ba? Kung merong si crush paparating, pwedeng tumaligot ka, spray ka muna. Spray ka muna. Or papunta ka sa isang lugar, spray ka muna. Taking an interview, spray ka muna. Kahit na naka-zoom, spray ka so that you feel good. You smell yourself that you smell good. So, yeah. It's just like for fun. O ulitin ko, hindi ka magiging ahente neto. Pero ako wala akong pakialam kung maging ahente ako neto, kung makakabenta akong 10 milyon neto isang araw. O di mag-ahente na ako neto. But you know what? To put more perspective to this one. This particular design and creation, parang laro-laro lang. Until we decide further, ba't di natin seryosohin to? Sama natin sa package, gawin natin na mas appealing sa members natin. So I decided, other than making this one, in the months to come, because this one will be coming out in 2 weeks' time, in the months to come, we decided to also share to you the premium version of the Jules Fragrance Collection. Next slide, please. Yep. You see them, right? They look, yes, I know. They look posh, they look international, because yeah, they are. So let me present to you Disruptor, Swag, Dolce, and Vibe, our first 4 scents sa Jules Fragrance Spray Collection natin. They'll be available in the next coming, this coming March, part of our package program, so that guys, ikot kayo sa probinsya. Gusto ko naman yung enlightened products, kaso trabaho ko under the sun ako eh. So you'd rather not have or spend more on the skincare, or rather you'll spend more on your protection and on your scent. So this is one option na pwede lang piliin. And kumita ka na malaki. Maraming aspirational international brands. Kumita ka ng, you work so hard, you made like what? 100,000, 6 digits a month or so. Gumastos ka naman ng pabango. Sobrang mahal. So yung pinaghirapan mo, napunta rin sa mga bagay na gusto mo lang magkaroon. But what if N-World will now offer them to you at say, the new N-World price? Affordable. Ito, yung credit card spray, definitely napakamura nito. But this one, the products that we're about to launch, including the Jules fragrance na nakabote, will also be part of our scheme na kung saan mas affordable yung package, mas maraming content yung package, mas maraming yung option na pwedeng ibenta. Now, moving further, tumigil na ba kami sa scents? Hindi. Let's continue to the next product, which is part of the Jules collection. Thank you, Jeff. Let's go to the next one, please. And meron ako natabi rito. Baka ma-take home ko ito. Salamat. Next slide, please. Alright, there you go. Gusto ko lang makipagkwentuhan sa inyo ngayon. Total, pareho tayo nagkakaintindihan. Marami sa atin nag-aalok ng skincare natin. And please guys, I am the chairman, I am still your president. I may sound different pag sinabi nating, ang ganda naman ng deodorant na Enlighten, kaso ang mahal eh. Paano yun? Hindi ko naman kailangan pampaputi. Maputi na yung kiligili ko. Or, sa nature ng work ko, I need a stronger protection. Or simply, pag uwi mo sa bahay, you can afford an Enlighten underarm whitening product, pero yung kasambahay mo, yung kakilala mo, they're not willing to spend hundreds of pesos para sa underarm deodorant na nagpapaputi. And I thought of, lahat tayo may underarms, pero hindi lahat may requirement ng whitening. Hence, I extended the idea of Jules in creating products na meron na tayo sa Enlighten, pero hindi na naghahanap ng whitening effect. Example, katulad nito, may whitening underarm deodorant tayo, o may deodorant tayo na whitening, then how about those people na hindi kailangan ng whitening? You can simply offer this one. And for what kind of price? Which price point? We're talking about the price of the ones that you have in the market. We're talking about products which are less than what? 100 pesos, 80 pesos? They will be launched in the coming weeks. Makikita nyo yung presyo nila kung ano yung presyo nakikita nyo sa tindahan. Why is that? We're missing out on the biggest part of our market, yung mas masa. Yung hindi siya bumili dahil hindi niya kailangan ng whitening, hindi siya bumili dahil bilad naman siya sa araw, nangingitim din siya palagi. Hindi siya bumili dahil yung budget niya limitado, pero kailangan niya rin ng protection. Here you go, guys. This is now the opportunity for everyone. And how about this? After that, let's go to the next one. Maliligo din tayo araw-araw. Sinasabon natin yung katawan natin. Pagdating sa buhok, hindi mo naman pwedeng gamitin yung Kojic. Hindi mo naman pwedeng gamitin yung Burberry soap. Or kung ginagamit mo na ngayon, I'm now advising you to choose another product that we're about to sell in the market. It is called the Jules Micellar Shampoo. Yung first variant natin is a micellar shampoo, but in the months ahead, we'll also be coming up with June. I don't know if this will still be of interest to you. Baka you'd rather or you prefer to have that kind of hairstyle. We'll be also coming out with a shampoo that is a natural hair growth solution, an anti-dandruff as well, and for colored hair as well. Other than the shampoo that Jules is about to present, then the next one, please. Same situation. I don't want to lighten my skin. I like my natural brown chocolatey color, or I like my dark complexion, pero I need the product that will cleanse my body and my soul, perhaps. So guys, let me present to you the Jules Body Wash. It's not a whitening product, it's something that we just practically use on a daily basis. Yung tao na hindi na ngayon magkakaroon ng reason para maghanap pa ng iba, yung, paano yan? Hindi ako nagpapaputi. Oh, don't worry. We have something for you. And the list goes on. Pakita na natin iba, Miko, sa sobrang dami na ito. Wala, hindi ko ito matatapos kasi 70 products to eh. O, meron tayong hair care product, hair spa product, meron din tayong moisturizing lotion, meron tayong face scrub. Di ba sabi ko nga kanina, paano kung ayaw magpaputi? Ayaw mo ng body cream. I like my chocolatey color. I like my dark complexion. O, di bibigyan kita ng ano. O, ganda na pangalan. Body Buff. Di ba? O, Body Buff. Yan yung facial scrub natin. Di ba? And ang dami nating produkto na ang target is almost always whitening. Then, let me present to you body butter. I don't want to lighten my skin. I love my skin, but I need to moisturize it. Especially ngayon, yung mga nasa Europe o nasa part ng mundo na during winter time, nag-dry yung skin nyo. So now you have this. The better part, other than they're colorful, and again, you love to eat, you know, they look really cute. They're not edible, by the way. Please be particularly clear with that. Ang maganda sa kanila, they are well priced. Dok, yung sinabi ko kanina, yung smaller preparation, less than 500. Yung higher, less than 1,000. Bihira na yung produktong ilalabas natin ngayon na tataas ng 1,000 pesos. And guys, come on. Don't you just love them? The color combination, the scheme? Bringing more lights and colors and emotions to the already neat and immaculate design of N-World is quite an experience for me. And also for our Chief Creating Director, si Ma'am Jo. Mrs. ko, mahilig yan sa malinis, sa modern and sleek. And then, when she created the idea na dagdagan natin ng color ngayon, para on the 5th year natin, and we have entered a new era, new normal, gumawa tayo ng new normal din sa N-World. Hindi na yung puro puti, hindi na yung puro simple lang. Hindi na yung puro high-end lang. Lahat ng meron tayo high-end, sige, tapatan natin. So ngayon, maiisip nyo na, lahat ng meron tayong customers dati na hindi bumili dahil mahal, balikan mo sila ngayon. Sa dami ng pinakita ko sa inyo ngayon, ewan ko na lang kung meron pa silang tanggihan. Dahil pag nakita mo lahat ng selection na yan, i-round up mo sila, lahat yan will be a total of 100 product lines. Not 100 variants, but 100 different SKUs. Yung isa, kung meron nakabote, meron nakatube, so that it can be handy, it can be more affordable, and it can also be available for students, for the young ones, for the newly employed, newly grad, or yung mga nagsisimula pa lang on a certain budget. Kung nakita ninyo bakit natin ginandahan yung one-line program ng company. Guys, the idea is that if you have all these kind of products, yung customers mo, hindi na siya magdadalawang isip na pumili kung ano yung bibilhin. Pag sinabi niyang wala akong budget, akin na 100 mo, eto sa'yo. Meron kang mabibiling produkto. Sa 100 mo nga ngayon, meron 2 produkto na yan eh. Pag release ng produkto, makikita ninyo. Pag sinabi niyang wala siyang pambili, hindi na ngayon totoo yan. Kasi yung produkto natin, as low as less than 100 pesos, meron na tayong may aalok. Kung mother siya or financial planner siya ng bahay o budget officer siya or siya yung treasurer, with 1,000 pesos, marami na siya mabibili para sa bahay. What happened to those customers that we missed? Just because they put priority on spending for their loved ones, for their homes, for their kids, for more necessity. Ito na ngayon yung chance natin na humarap sa kanila at ipakita na kung ano yung produkto ng Enroll ngayon, hindi na lang dahil para pagandahin mo yung balat mo, pakinisin yung balat mo. Sure, there will always be a necessity for that. There will always be a requirement for that. But right now, we just showed you where we want to go. And the way to go to that place is this. Price point, mas mababang absolute value, produkto na mas mababa ang presyo sa market, so that all of these offerings ipapakita mo sa kanila. Ano mangyari? Ipapakita ng tao, simple lang. Makikita nila, simple lang. Sa N-World, bumili ka ng produkto kahit di ka pa member, mas mura mo na mabibili. How much more if you become a member of the program? Yung strategy natin is creating a company, a holistic company that will allow people to see the beauty of buying from us. Eh sir, hindi naman kayo available everywhere eh. Yung 7-Eleven, yung Pure Gold, yung grocery, yung kanto, nandyan lang makakabili ako. Well, not right now. But as we improve on our service and technology, the day will come when we can practically deliver these products to you on a daily basis. So, why actually spend more on going out, spend on parking, gas, ticket, etc., if we can deliver the products to you? And why even spend outside if we can deliver the same kind of products to you? Mas maganda presyo, mas maganda effect. Furthermore, paano kung yung mga produkto na to, lahat ngayon may points? You know, guys, lahat siya may points. And we're talking about households using the products that we have. Hindi nagne-network, hindi nagre-refer, hindi nagre-recruit, hindi nag-i-invite sa MLM program natin, hindi naging reseller, tumigil lang sa pagiging user. That's just fine. Because the modern day of MLM has come. And that modern day means you no longer have to require people to become a member to enjoy the best value of what you're offering. We are practically a new player in the market offering solutions to the problem that has been there for the longest time. And we are a small player. We're not the best. We're not the greatest. But I know how it feels to give better value, get better value for your money. Naintindihan ko, it's no longer about the posh, the pricey, the expensive looking ones. Today, marami tayo natutunan dahil sa nangyari. Dahil nangyaring pandemic. And one of that is to value more the resources that we have. And if we can only spend less and get more, and if there's a company like that, and if there's an MLM program that will provide you that, at the same time, give you an opportunity to make money out of it, I am certain, hahanapin mo yon pag nakita mo, katulad nito, sasamahan mo. Kaya na taga-ibang company ka pa, gawin mo ibang company. But discreetly, binibili mong produkto para sa bahay, para pang sarili, lahat enroll. Bakit? Eh wala ka ng choice kasi maganda lang yung waiting mo sa dating company, patagal ka na doon, you're friends with the owners, and you know, those are good reasons. But the products that we have are also good reasons to buy from us. Ladies and gentlemen, despite of all the challenges, nakita kong opportunity yung challenges to evolve into a company that is more diverse, that is more open to change, that is more adaptive to what the market needs. In fact, even reaching to that level na kung talagang wala ka nang may alok sa kanila, given the lineup na pinakita ko, hindi siya pwedeng tumanggi sa'yo. Kapag sinabi niyang, hindi ako gumagamit ng dishwashing, matipid ako eh. I am sure, at the least, meron ka mapipiling tao na pwede mong alukan. Ma'am, baka naman, pwedeng yung panglaba mo na lang. Yeah, we also have something like that. Miko, can we go to that page? Can we show them that even yung panglaba and fabric softener and liquid detergent na hinahanap ng mga nanay dyan o ng mga labandera natin, kasambahay natin. Well guys, let me present to you Skyfab. Yeah, it looks colorful because it will also take care of the colors of your fabric, and yung ating liquid detergent product which is called Sail. Guys, nandito na yung mga yan. Sinosort out na lang namin kung paano i-distribute. Okay. Enough said sa mga bagong produktong darating. Marami pa, hindi ko na nga sinama dyan. Alangan namang i-deliver ko lahat. Another lesson I have learned. I already knew this, but I still fall, into this trap of sometimes being too excited and announcing things. Kaya sabi ko, mas maganda i-deliver na muna, wag ko muna i-announce. Guys, I'll show you those things. Things are about to happen without you noticing them. Kung nakapag-antay ka ng almost 1 year na ng pandemic, antay ka ng ilang linggo na lang. Pag-release ng mga produkto na to, kasama ng N-World X version 2, N-World Double X version 2, maiintindihan mo ngayon na yung panahong pinagpuyatan, pinagpagura natin sa pag-stick mo sa N-World, sa pagtutok mo sa N-World, sa pag-inspire mo sa grupo mo, sulit. And beyond that, still, there are compelling questions na kailangan masagot. Pres, ang gaganda ng mga produkto. Pres, ang gaganda ng options. Boss June, okay ba? Ayos ba? 2 thumbs up? Ayos, di ba? Pero sir, baka naman mamaya mangyari sa atin yung problema na naman natin dati. And guys, acknowledging problems and learning from them and moving forward to solve them, for me, is a great business approach. Nagkaroon tayong mga produkto out of stock. And even right now, marami tayong ganon. Dahil kita nyo naman, para naman yung sabon, parang kinakain nyo na. Please don't. Don't eat them. Pero ganon talaga kabilis. And guys, you also have to understand, maraming parte ng mundo na hindi naman naka-back to normal eh. Naka-skeletal pa rin. Pero eto solusyon na gusto ko ipakita sa inyo sa naging problema natin in the past. Na out of stock tayo. Ang ganda na ng momentum ko, pres eh. Ang ganda na, sir. Upline. Okay na kami. Kaso, sir, naubusan kami ng stock. I know those problems. I heard those several times. We will address them. And you know how? This is what I have done also as well. I will show you that kung gento karaming produkto, I am certain mas maraming options sa pagpipilian yung tao, mas mangangailangan tayo ng space. And kung wala tayong sapat na space, baka magkaroon tayo ng hindi man out of stock, shortage ng stock sa isang tindahan. So, given all the failures in the past, saan ba tayo bumagsak? Saan ba tayo humina? Saan ba tayo sumabit? Saan ba tayo nadismaya natin yung tao? Guys, learning from those, I learned na kailangan ayusin ko yung back-end bago ko ilabas yung produkto. Kaya nga nandyan yung mga produkto, hindi ko pa ma-release. Alam nyo ba yon? Nakita nyo, even yung Jeff, can you show them to me? Even yung mga kahon, even yung mga delivery bags, pati yung iba. Guys, even nga pati delivery box natin, N-World na eh. Inuna ko na lahat ng back-end requirements natin. Thank you. Thank you. Even yung mga back-end requirements natin na ready na. But I have to go further back. Ano ba naging common reason kahit na hindi out of stock yung produkto, mauubusan ka? One reason is the lack of available space. And due to the transition, we had shut down some stores because we could no longer use them. Bawal seminar until now, bawal ang gathering until now, and some other stores we have converted them into a full showroom/warehouse. While other stores have closed down, Miko, not yet. While other stores have closed down, we are now going to open other stores with massive back-end support. And guys, isa sa pinakamagandang nakita kong nangyari, yung ginawa natin ng mga pagkakataong ECQ, quarantine, or nagsashutdown yung mga offices, yun yung pagkakataon na nag-negotiate naman ako ng leasing terms, acquisition terms ng mga property where I got a better deal, better price because lahat nagsashutdown tayo ngayon nag-a-acquire ng mga bagong facilities. So huwag kayong mag-alala. Ano solusyon na ginawa ko? Dinamihan ko produkto para marami kayo options at hindi kayo maubusan ng stocks. Stocks beyond your wildest imaginations because I have acquired a strategic warehouse across the country. Well, some of them are, can you show them, Miko? Do you have the images, Jeff? Sana na-share nyo sa kanila. Yung image ng panay natin, ng QC store natin. We have acquired facilities, warehousing facilities in Davao City, Cebu City, Caloocan City, and even in Quezon City. No, guys, we're not talking about a store. We're talking about massive thousands of square meters of warehousing space so that we can provide the necessary products available and on demand per key city. Kung iisipin nyo mabuti, kung ang problema natin, inventory, di bibil lang tayo ng marami. Problema mo ngayon, pag marami kang binili, wala kang paglalagyan. O di ginawa natin, nag-acquire tayo sa strategic cities natin. And more than that, we have put strategic new distribution centers in key cities para mas makita ninyo na makakapture natin yung buong bansa kung saan kahit malayo ka sa head office, magkakaroon ka ng distribution center which will be opening in the coming weeks. To begin with, we are about to open a new distribution center, particularly in the Central North, sa Dagupan. Can we go to that slide, please? I will not announce to you the exact number of the address, but just to give you an idea, we're about to finish the Dagupan store. In fact, we even have photos of that. Jeff, maybe you can call them. Habang nagsasalta ako, isingit nyo mamaya. Show nyo yung warehouse natin bago na-acquire sa QC, sa Caloocan, para makita nila. Guys, you may not be able to go there, but just to show you what we have done and what we're doing right now will allow you to see the magnitude, the scale of this business. Guys, 70 additional SKUs na lang, mag-compute na lang kayo. Kung mamumuno ka sa isang produkto, 5 milyon na lang per produkto. Wala namang ganun. There are products na mas mahal dyan. Mag-compute na lang kayo. Warehouse that we have acquired. Yung iba, nilease natin. Isipin nyo na lang. Other than Dagupan, our new distribution center in the north, in the summer capital of the country, which we will help, not only this summer capital, across the country, tutulungan nating buhayin, palakasin yung negosyo doon. Our new distribution center will be opening in the most iconic street in Baguio, no less than the famous Session Road. We have moved to a better place, which will be opening in the coming weeks with the help of our local leaders who have sorted out this place. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Also, we are coming up with a better place as well down south in Cebu. Sir Jun, saan nga yung lugar natin sa Cebu? Ikaw namili niyan. Anong tawag dyan? What is it known for among Cebuanos? Sorry, sir? Iscario Street. So our new distribution center in Cebu is in Iscario Street. Free parking, ground floor, ang gandang lugar, mahusay na manager. Isipin nyo ngayon lahat ng Enlightened products, ng Jules, ng Health Technique, ng Fightback products natin darating dyan. Lahat siya may one-line bonus, marketing plan na madali maintindihan. Wala akong makitang dahilan para hindi mo simulan ang N-World. At kung sinisimulan mo na ang N-World o isa ka sa nahirapan, dinaanan ng pandemic, ito ngayon yung pagkakataon mo na mas madali ang pagtayo at pagtaguyod ng negosyo mo. But most importantly, sa lahat ng distribution centers, this is something that I am very excited and really proud to open in the coming weeks. This will be opening by March this year, of course, is 2021, our central mega depot, kung saan yung hub operators natin, leaders natin, may mapupuntahan na kayo. Ground floor, sarili nating compound, may sarili kang parking sa loob, may parking hanggang labas, kahit na 40-footer, kahit na dalawa, magkakasya. Pwede ka mamili na sarili mo doon, may magandang lounge, may magandang training area, kahit na wala nagtitrain, may kainan, may restaurant. It's an all new world, an entire compound of shopping experience na kung saan ikaw mismo bilang entrepreneur gaganahan ka pumunta. Opening this coming March. Where else? Isa sa pinaka-paborito kong lugar kung saan ako nagsimula. Somewhere in Quezon City along Panay Avenue. I will see you there, guys. Our new mega depot and perhaps central distribution in Metro Manila will be opening this coming March along Panay Avenue. Makikita nyo na yung signage yan in the coming weeks. Huwag kayong mag-alala, konting tumbling na lang. Resto lounge, marketing area, training area, studio kung gusto nyo mag-live, mag-present ng video, mag-train ng grupo, mag-bonding doon. Tamang safety protocols, may swab test, may rapid test, araw-araw kompleto, may karaoke pa doon. Pero hindi pa po pwede yun dahil hindi pa uso ngayon yun. Pero kasama rin doon yun, may playground, may kapihan. I mean, hindi yung playground na may swing but it's going to be a playground for our entrepreneurs and our creatives team and admin people who can have a more peaceful and fun working ambience. Nakita ko rin na nangyari during pandemic, kinailangan ko ng lugar where I can bring people and work with our leaders and our management team kung saan hindi sila nakalock sa isang kwarto ng condominium, commercial o office area kung saan halos kadalasan ng mga offices nagkakaroon. Nag-isip ako ng isang playful concept ng office kung saan pupunta yung tao, bukod sa bibili sila ng produkto, magsha-shopping sila, sila mismo gaganahan dahil ang ganda ng lugar. So kung nakita nyo kung hindi active sa social media, sigurado ako masulit yung ginawa ko kaya hindi ako palaging nasa social media. Dahil naniniwala ako, ang totoong labanan nasa totoong buhay. Yung social media, bukod sa totoong buhay yan, na ginagawa naman natin, ebidensya yan na pinapakita mo sa tao yung mga bagay na gusto mo na naiisip at nakikita nila sa'yo. Kaya nga, hindi ko gusto makita ng tao kung ano yung pribado kong ginagawa. Itinago ko, sinimplihan ko, dahil ito rin yung pagkakataon na tamang subukin mo na lahat. This is when faith, commitment, loyalty, and integrity all are tested. Character is being defined as I speak. Now you know, eto si N-World. Now you know, eto pinagkaabalahan ko. And now you know, eto ang pupuntahan natin. The big question is, will you allow your mistakes, your failures, your obstacles, your pain, your differences with your uplines, with your downlines, with your leaders, with everyone else, be a burden for a better future? It is about time. Everyone can start all over again. Everyone can begin a new world with N-World again. What happened in the past is over. And what's happening and what's about to happen in the future is better than what happened over the last pandemic time. Yeah, nasa pandemic pa rin tayo. But I believe it is our obligation to just simply observe all the safety protocols and get up, get out, stand up, and fight for our dreams once again. Things happen. Dreams are fulfilled by those people who make things happen, not by those who wait for things to become better and for things to happen. Guys, never give up on your dreams because God has declared a bright future for all of you. I believe the best is still yet to come. Maraming salamat sa inyo. 2021, 2.021, We have arrived. We will fight back. And this is N-Word. Maraming salamat sa iyo. And guys, before I cut this off, I would just like to hear from the overall top 1 of our N-Word XX program. The very committed, dedicated, a loving father, a committed and faithful husband, a true leader, a dear friend, and a warrior. Let me present to you Mr. Christian Ian Ocampo. Alright.
Hello? Hello.
Game na yun, parang
Game. Good afternoon or good evening to everyone, no? Bumisita po kami dito kasi syempre tawag dito, aside sa namimiss ko na po si Pres, talaga na-excite po ako sa mga updates na ibibigay po ngayon. At of course, as usual, no? Never fails. Na every time na meron pong update, talaga nakakakilig po. Na ultimo yung cellphone ko po, talagang umuusok po with distributors na nag-PPM, no? Showing their excitement po with the new program po ng N-World. Kung makikita po ninyo yung, of course, yung updates at yung discuss po ni Pres, dito pa lang behind the scenes, nakita nyo na po siguro yung pagod ng ating presidente kung paano po niya binubuo yung future ng kumpanyang ito. If our president is really giving maybe 200% or all-in ng pwede po niyang ibigay, siguro wala po tayong karapatan para magpahinga o para pumetics at hindi natin ibigay yung all-in din po natin, no? 2020 po was a difficult year for everyone, pero I believe tapos na po siguro lahat yon. At eto na po tayo ngayon, no? We're picking up the pieces kung ano man yung nangyari noong 2020 and we're moving forward, no? For us to achieve yung pinapangarap po talaga natin. At ulitin ko po, syempre hindi po natin makakaya to ng mag-isa lang. At ito po yung company natin ngayon, pinapaganda po niya ng pinapaganda. Sabi nga po natin, di ba, sasakay na lang po tayo, napakabilis ng ating bihikulo o ng ating sasakyan. Sa lahat ng nanalig sa N-World, sa lahat ng hindi bumigay, sa lahat ng hindi sumuko, sa lahat ng lumaban, for me, eto na po yun. Kung yung mga top performers natin kinikilig, even ako kinikilig, sabayan nyo lang po yung gigil ng mga top performers. So sabay-sabay po tayong lumaban ngayong 2021 and let's all achieve our dreams po for 2021. So again, maraming salamat po sa lahat and good luck to all entrepreneurs po.
All right. Ian, pare, congratulations. Congratulations sa lahat na nag-perform ng 2020 at kahit hindi nakasama sa top performers, sa cut ng top performers natin, congratulations. For the sheer attempt, even the simplest effort to try, congratulations sa'yo. As long as you live, there's hope. And as long as there's hope, there's a chance for you to make great things ahead of you. So, top performers, I will see you very soon. Sa Balisin perhaps. And if you think this is over, my announcement is not yet done. There will be a great grand launch of the N-World version 2 this first quarter. And just to give you an idea, I'm about to present to you the new face of our online experience and the new platform of N-World. Guys, it is a dream that eventually will be fulfilled into a physical structure. Right now, we are doing this virtually. Let me present to you the official new online store of N-World, which we will use after its grand launch this coming March. But I'll give you a peek of it right now. Guys, let me present to you nworldmall.com. All right. Miko, can we scroll it up? nworldmall.com will be the future online store of Enworld members and our affiliates who will get to enjoy a more fun and better deal for your shopping requirements. And at the same time, this is going to be a service center that will allow you to get easier access to help and support ng bawat staff ng Enworld. Yung mga produktong nakita nyo rin kanina will be uploaded tonight, or as I speak, they're already being uploaded. You can actually already see them. If you want to see the updates, makikita nyo sila sa enworldmall.com. And as you can see, even the creative direction of the company looks so bright, just like the bright future ahead of us. Guys, maraming salamat sa inyo. We will keep Enworld Mall up, but right now, we will stick with our Enworldwide Corporation official platform, which is the enworldwide.com. Pero makikita nyo na yung official updates natin sa Enworld Mall. Kaya muli, together with more than 70 SKUs of products, more distribution centers, the newly acquired warehouse of our company across the country, version 2 of Enworld X and XX across the world. Ikaw na lang ang kailangan para tuparin ang lahat na mga natulog nating pangarap. At sa mga hindi bumitaw na patuloy lumaban sa mga pangarap nila, panahon na para sa mga mas malaking pangarap. Maraming salamat. To God be the glory. Magandang araw, magandang hapon, magandang gabi. Good day to all of you. Good evening to everyone. Thank you so much. This is your president. Thanks for now. Cheers. Thank you so much.